My name's Tim Coleman, and today I'd like to talk to you about Wi-Fi photography. Most of the people that I know that have a camera with Wi-Fi built in use the feature for uploading and sharing their pictures easily. That is a great feature of Wi-Fi, but today I'm going to talk about using Wi-Fi in your camera for taking pictures via your phone. I'm fortunate that where I live I have a lovely back garden with plenty of wildlife visitors. Without an expensive telephoto lens in my kit bag, I'd never attempted to take pictures of the wildlife that comes into my garden. The beauty about Wi-Fi in a camera is that once it's paired to your phone, you can remotely control and view your camera from your phone. It's possible to leave your camera with any lens on a tripod within touching distance of a scene without scaring the wildlife away. Setting up, shooting, uploading, editing and sharing the main picture you see in this article took a total time of 10 minutes, thanks to a bit of prior knowledge and the Wi-Fi feature of the camera. In today's example, I'm using the Olympus OMD EM1, but most of the cameras today feature built-in Wi-Fi. So let's go through step by step just how I achieved the picture that you see in this video today. Firstly, I walk into the garden with some birdseed and place the seed on a decent looking branch. I have a few of these dotted around the garden that I know look good. With my camera, I have a 45mm 1.8 lens. That's a 90mm effective lens. So that means I need to put the camera up on a tripod approximately 1.5 meters from the branch that I'm taking pictures of. Next, I'm going to take time experimenting with the positioning of the camera in relation to the branch to ensure the composition looks good. Ideally, I want to hide the birdseed and have a clean background so the bird really stands out. Picking a nice natural looking branch will give you a picture that extra wow factor. There's not a bird feeder in sight. That's for lazy photographers. For extra cautious wildlife, you may need to hide your camera under natural items. Now I've set up the composition and my camera, I'm going to need to pair my camera and phone. In today's case, Olympus has a free app called Olympus Image Share, which is available on iOS and Android platforms. The app features remote control on live view, photo editing and geotagging. I've uploaded the app and it offers an impressive number of camera controls too. However, to ensure a good exposure while addressing the changing weather conditions, not all the camera settings I need to take manual control of are available on the phone. So I'll need to tune the exposure settings in camera before I move away. To ensure the fast moving subjects are sharp, I need a suitably fast shutter speed. I select shutter priority and set the minimum shutter speed to 1/1000th of a second. I select spot metering and I'm going to use a spot meter over the brightest part of the branch. This way, if the sun comes out, I won't lose detail in the bright highlights. Many birds have bright wings, especially in sunlight, and that's not the sort of detail you want to lose. Next, I manually focus sharply on the part of the branch that I've placed the seeds to attract birds, because I can be sure this is where the birds will stop. If I use autofocus, the camera might not focus accurately or quick enough before the subject has gone away. In selecting a fast shutter speed, the camera is automatically going to need a wide aperture. That's great, because using a wide aperture, the background is going to be blurred, which is going to help my subject stand out. Most cameras feature a continuous high drive mode. Use this mode and the camera will take several pictures one after the other, thus increasing your chances of capturing that decisive moment when your subject arrives. I'm back in the house now, camera's outside, set up, composition looks good, everything's good to go, and I can see what my camera sees right here on my phone and take the pictures too. I only set the camera up a few minutes ago and a bird came along and I managed to get a decent picture. I've done this a few times now and actually I was surprised by how fast the response is of the trigger when pressing the screen. It's pretty quick. What I can do next then is import the picture to my phone from the camera. The Olympus app offers some editing functions, but I prefer using Snapseed, something of that sort, to make the edits for my picture before I share it. So I'm going to upload it to Snapseed now I've downloaded the picture. Make a few basic edits, tweak the contrast, the warmth, that kind of stuff. Add one of those vintage effects. And then I am going to upload that straight to Instagram. Hashtag Wi-Fi photography. Great. Shared. 10 minutes. Obviously, you can't predict wildlife. I could have set my camera up there and had no birds come along for an hour or two. In this case, it was pretty quick. And there you have it. Garden wildlife photography made easy thanks to Wi-Fi.